Morning, children. How are you all? I hope that all are fine. Okay, today we are going to study about our Indian Parliament from chapter number 5, Governing Ourselves, a small portion, Parliament. Okay, we know that India is a democratic country, and in a democratic country, the lawmaking agency, the lawmaking body is known as Parliament. Lawmaking body is known as Parliament. An Indian Parliament consists of President, Lok Sabha and Rajya Sabha. Indian Parliament consists of President, Lok Sabha and Rajya Sabha. And today we are going to discuss in detail about our two houses in Parliament, Lok Sabha and Rajya Sabha. We know the Lok Sabha is the lawmaking body, highest lawmaking body among these two, Rajya Sabha and Lok Sabha. It one is the highest lawmaking body, and that is Lok Sabha is known as highest lawmaking body. Why? Do you know? The money bill can introduce only in Lok Sabha. That's why it is known as highest lawmaking body. And Lok Sabha is known as houses of people or lower house. Lok Sabha is known as lower house or houses of people. The people can directly participate in the election of Lok Sabha. For electing our Lok Sabha members, member of Parliament, MP, we can, or the people can directly participate in the election. A person, those who attain the age of 18, can participate in the election of Lok Sabha. A person, those who attain the age of 18, can participate in the election of Lok Sabha. And the people, those who are elected from different constituencies, they form the government. The people from different constituencies, elected candidates, they form the government. They form the Lok Sabha. And from elected members, they elect one of their member as their leader. He is known as Speaker. The elected members from different constituencies, among them, they will elect one of their representative. He is known as Speaker of Lok Sabha. And the Lok Sabha members can have their office for 5 years. The tenure of Lok Sabha members, that is 5 years. Now that directly the public can participate in the election of Lok Sabha, and they are elected for the tenure of 5 years. After 5 years, there will be another general election. Okay, understand? So the Lok Sabha members are elected for the period of 5 years. After 5 years, whenever the 5 year complete, there will be a declaration of another general election. And see, they are electing their speaker. From elected members, they are electing their speaker. And maximum members in Lok Sabha, that is 552. Maximum members in Lok Sabha 552 members can be there in Lok Sabha. Okay, this much you understand. There are two houses in Parliament, Lok Sabha and Rajya Sabha. And Lok Sabha is known as lower house, and people can directly participate in the election of Lok Sabha. The tenure of Lok Sabha is for 5 years, and the people elect their leader among the representative. He is known as speaker, and the maximum numbers of members in Lok Sabha, that is 552. Okay, now we can go to second house, that is Rajya Sabha. Rajya Sabha is known as upper house. Upper house. And who are electing the Rajya Sabha members? The Rajya Sabha members are elected from state legislative assemblies and union territories. That is the main difference between Lok Sabha and Rajya Sabha. The Lok Sabha members are directly elected from the people, but Rajya Sabha members are elected from state legislative assemblies, Vidhan Sabha or from Vidhan Parishad, and from union territories. From their government, they are electing their representative to Rajya Sabha. The Rajya Sabha members are elected from state legislative assemblies and union territories. Okay, clear? Then see their duration. Their office time in Rajya Sabha for 6 years. Lok Sabha is only for 5 years, but Rajya Sabha members can have their office for 6 years. Okay. Then the leader of Rajya Sabha is known as chairman, who is handling the meeting. He is known as chairman of Rajya Sabha. And vice president of India is the chairman of Rajya Sabha. And see the maximum members in Rajya Sabha. The maximum members in Rajya Sabha 250. There are maximum 250 members can be in Rajya Sabha. Out of 250, 12 members are nominated by a president. That means from state legislative assemblies and union territories, there will be maximum 238 members. And rest of the 12 are nominated by the president. Okay, then along with the Lok Sabha and Rajya Sabha, president is also a part of our parliament. And who are electing our president? Who are electing our president? The members, those who have the right of electing our president, is known as that organization or that group is known as electoral college. The electoral college elect the president of our country. The members from state legislative assemblies, Rajya Sabha and Lok Sabha. These members together elect the president of India. Okay, now understand and clear about our parliament. Our parliament consists of president, Lok Sabha and Rajya Sabha. We understand about Lok Sabha and Rajya Sabha, and president also an integral part of our parliament. Okay, and the members from Lok Sabha, Rajya Sabha and state legislative assemblies, they are electing our President of India.